Hi folks, this is Rose from In Rose's Garden, and we are going to make a simple pair of earrings using some of the beads from our bargain bead box, Violet Glade. These are going to be a simple little pair of rosary chain earrings. Very simple, especially since I'm going to use my looper to make my loops. So let's turn down and get started. So I rarely use my looper, but we are going to use it for this. And what we're going to do is just really simple. We're going to take and put our amethyst like so. And then every one of these will have its own little eye pin. That bead's a little weird. I may want to change that out. So is this one. If these have bead caps on them, it doesn't make any difference. But when you're making something and they're going to be just straight outside, then these weirdos are a little bit strange. So I am going to replace these two before we finish our earrings off. But since I have enough to make 1/2 of our pair as is, because what I'm going to do is we're going to put the looper, or do the looper, and we're going to make our loops, and then we're just going to hook them together here, here, and here, and then onto the earring wire. So we will just loop this. Now I'm told if you bend it a little bit, oh, it didn't cut. Why the heck did it not cut? That's really strange. Huh. Never had it not cut before. Well, I guess I will just get out my clippers and clip it myself right there. Okay. And it will have to be brought around a little bit. And normally I don't use my round nose pliers, but we're going to if we're closing these loops up if we need to. So now we'll put in this one. I wonder if that wire was just too thin, because that's a pretty thin little piece of wire there. So cut this one all right. I guess we'll try the other little one and see if it has a problem with it. And if it does, well, we'll just do what we just did and cut it ourselves. Oh, that time it cut it, but it didn't let me have it on there long enough to bend it, so we'll just bend it here. And then do our backwards bend here. There we go. Now one of the things I don't really care for is it all the time. It doesn't always come all the way down all the time, and I prefer my loops to be down here further. So I'm going to cheat a little bit and make it come down further. There we go. I'm going to do the same with this one because it's up a little bit more than I like to. There we go. That's better. So let's get these other ones done up, and then we will go and get 2 new beads for the ones that are a little bit not best in the world. Okay. Now, like I say, we need to go get 2 new beads for this one, but in the meantime, we can put this guy together. So all we need to do is grab our chain nose and then just open up one side of the loops, just like you would any loop. Put lastly, we open up the top here and put it on the ear wire. Now, if this had any pieces that were going and needed to go a specific way, you might need to use a jump ring here, but because I don't need to. So there is our one earring. And now I will go get replace these 2 so we can do the other one. Okay, we have the other 2 pieces we need, so let's just put those in together. Oh, come on. You've been coming off fine all day and now you don't want to? Go. Now lastly, this other little crackle agate. There we go. Now we just are going to take our round nose and make sure all these loops are relatively closed. Not that it makes much difference. I'm going to open them back up anyway, but okay. So let's get one of these sides open for our amethyst to go down on and close that up. Now this side needs to be closed pretty good because the amethyst wire is thinner. So then we can just open this side up, put one of these on. Oh, come on, you. Let's slide around. There we go. And now the last one. Don't think I opened that quite enough. Now what are you doing? Oh, it's bending as opposed to opening. Okay. There we go. we go. And now the last step is just to simply put it on the ear wire. So open this last one up, and on the ear wire it goes, and close her up. So there are our simple rosary chain earrings. Aren't those pretty? So anyway, these are our pretty rosary chain earrings. Aren't those pretty? They have the amethyst at the bottom, and then the Malaysia jade, and then the crackle agate at the top, from our bargain bead box Violet Glade. Very simple, very easy, especially really simple if you have a looper. And yeah, this has been Rose from In Rose's Garden, and again we have been making these simple but pretty earrings using our bargain bead box Violet Glade. Thank you. Bye-bye.